Hey everyone, Cralopix here, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. In the last episode, we actually did an optional quest. So we're back at the Union because we need to, gather ourselves before we take on, before we meet Baron Samedi. But yeah, the last episode was quite crazy because we had to defeat those bug monsters, and Jessica was like some freaky wannabe bug person. And anyways, we ended up doing an optional quest where we had to go and find this doctor and convince him to work with somebody else. So we did that, talked to Mr. Johnson, got the stuff, and here we are back at the Union. So let's continue. I don't want to talk to you, Bobby. Thanks, anyways. Because Bobby's just trying to push stuff on me, and I'm not having that. Let's see, Mr. Clue no longer has anything to say, so let's go downstairs. Because we need to find Johnny. Mr. Delilah's down here too. I wonder if that's another optional quest. Well, he's the closest. What, you need runners again? Good, I got some new contacts. Some primo mercs. Not quite yet, I'll be back. Don't need you just yet, so let's talk to Dr. Castle. For once, Dr. Castle is not utterly absorbed in her work. In fact, she seems to have set aside whatever she's doing to give you her full attention. Perhaps word has spread about what you've already faced and what is still to come. I'm glad to see you're alright, Cralopix. I was afraid they'd be carting you back to me in pieces. I don't suppose it would do me any good to suggest an early retirement, or at the very least that you might delay whatever is coming long enough for you to get a decent night's sleep and a full meal. There are things that need doing, and I'm the one to do them. And I imagine those were the last words spoken by many brave idiots. Thanks, lady. Oh, but who am I kidding? I know your type all too well. Words of caution have little worth, and words of prohibition only make you more eager to throw yourself into the fire. You're like children that way. So fine, do what you will. Just tell me what I can do to keep you alive that much longer. So what have you heard, Doc? Well, let's review. In the past few days, I've lost one patient and nearly lost a second. I've also learned that a man claiming to be a fellow doctor was responsible for the first of those deaths. And now I hear that another supposed force for good has been committing heinous acts on innocent men and women. Quite frankly, it's almost enough to make a woman give up on the whole human race. But then I remember why I don't. I remember how many innocent lives Mrs. Kubota has saved by giving them place and purpose here at the Union. I remember seemingly useless wastes of flesh like Paco risking their lives to save the ones they love. I remember that some people are still willing to stand up against those who would seek to do harm to others. And that's the real reason you won't hear me argue against your chosen course of action, because I agree that it must be done. I only hope it can be done without any more innocents coming to harm. That's a world I love to live in, but it just ain't so. I know, but do what you can and bring us one step closer. I'd like to wake up to a world short one less evil. Now, how can I help make that happen? Let's see your medical supplies. I want to buy trauma kits. Ooh, and some premium med kits. Hot dog. Alright, trauma kits first. They're all only basic. Oh well. And I've got 10k. Ooh, rolling in it. Buy some med kits. Premium. Might as well buy up the advanced as well. And oh, my bad. Here are the other trauma kits. 50%, eh? Yep, why not? Wow, this is gonna cost like half of my cash here. Well, let's buy some more basics and then we'll leave the rest. Good enough. In my stash, what do I want to have? I want to get rid of this. This is my equipment. I want my items. I want to get rid of this basic stuff. We'll put in a couple of gold trauma kits. Let's do the advanced premium kits. Where's the gold trauma kit? My stash is a mess. Yeah. And then I don't use grenades so much, so you can get out. I want some high level med kits. Where's my premiums? Alright, premium. No, I don't want the grenade. Get out of here. I have to scroll back. Okay, premium. Let's add another premium. You know, the one at the bottom. Heck, let's add that next golden trauma kit. And we're good. Okay, what's over here? Oh, wait. This was my stash, I think. Yeah, it's my stash. Okay, confirm. Get out. Thanks. Oh, everybody's got something to say. Okay, let's start over here this time. Algernon. Again, really? The magic dealer's area is abuzz with chaotic activity as you watch the contents of a dozen boxes fly through the air. The articles land on Algernon's table in some elaborate sorting scheme, while the man himself casually sits reading a magazine from the previous century. Welcome, Cralopix. Is there anything I might provide to make your life easier, or perhaps another is more difficult? Ever hear of a bug spirit or bug shaman, Algernon? The elf's face curls into a grimace. I'm sorry, I find the very thought repugnant. Sure you do. You must understand, a shaman does not follow the literal incarnation of his totem. One who pledges himself to cat does not drink milk from a saucer, or claw the drapes. Instead, a shaman follows the ideals of his totem. Dog is less a canine and more a symbol of loyalty. Coyote is less a scavenger and more a trickster. So you can understand why I find the idea of an insect totem so foreign. To what quality would a shaman aspire in such a case? A chill visibly runs through him. Please, let us speak of more pleasant things. Perhaps commerce? Never mind, you're not being helpful. Okay, moving on. Eric, Merceman. What you got? Hey lady, I got some armored clothing here if you're interested. I'll take a look. I think I'm wearing 6 right now. Yeah, 6. So, let's see. Ooh, this grants move +1. But it's for an adept. Let's do this high grade one. Why not, right? Touch of class. Confirm. Wow, I'm guessing this is why that job paid all that money. Because I'm spending it all. Oh crap. I think I need to change that, but I'll do that in a second. No thanks. Buster. Interested in some real firepower? Sure, I'll take a look. Got a heavy duty gun for me. SMG. Pistol. Revolver. Pistol. SMG. Yeah, let's do this one. That looks good. It's higher than the cult, so... yeah, I can do this here. So let's change clothing. And then let's change this for my new... Okay, I'll get rid of it. Okay. Change him out. And that looks good. Thanks, a buster. Hello. David, my man, what's going on? Hey there, what's up? I need some new gear. Do I? Do I? No. 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 I'm out. Thanks, anyways. Time to talk to Johnny. Johnny is hunched over his desk, idly fiddling with the cyber deck. He seems preoccupied. He looks up when you approach, eyes narrowed. Been making new friends out there? Yep, that's me, the friendly type. He frowns. Apparently so. You seem to have made a new friend in the Matrix, at least. Calls himself Baron Samedi. He's been asking about you on Shadowlands. He has a pretty distinctive icon. Skull face with a top hat. I can't tell what he wants, but the guy seems pretty serious. I wouldn't ignore this if I were you. Deckers have a way of making people's lives miserable if they're so inclined. So many questions. Alright, this Baron character. What do you know about him? Johnny's janitor persona is gone, replaced by something colder, more dangerous. I did some checking, but didn't get much because he's new on the scene. He's no Wilson, though. Got a rep as a direct hotwire boy, from what I hear. Never rides along with physical entry teams, though. Purely remote work. And Samedi, what's that? Baron Samedi is the name of a Loa, or Haitian voodoo spirit. He sits at the crossroads of the living and the dead. I never heard of a spirit in the Matrix before. I've been around a long time, and I've seen a lot of avatars running around the Matrix. A lot of them. You ask me, it's just some guy trying to look scary to make a name for himself. Think of it as personal branding. Well, how long has he been looking for me? He's been spamming Shadowlands for the last hour, I'd say. He's new on the scene, but everyone's talking about him. Even the hottest deckers like Dodger are saying he's a force to be reckoned with. Guess he's not the patient type. Something I should know? Not now, but I may need your help. What's Shadowlands? That's where the shadow community goes to talk about anything shadowy. Who's planning what projects, who's hiring, which corp is screwing which, anything that affects Shadowrunners and how they make money. It's where I'd go to see if I could pick up any dirt about you. Know anything about giant magic indestructible bugs? Is that a joke? Oh, no. I'm gonna be serious with this guy. I saw one underneath the Universal Brotherhood an hour ago. Made me look like a dwarf. What do you mean indestructible? As in I couldn't kill it. Whatever it is you've gotten into, Cralopix, you're in it deep. From what I hear, the Brotherhood has members in high places. Government, corps, law enforcement. You be careful, chummer. That's enough talk. I need to talk to the Baron. Okay, you let me know when you're ready and I'll let you hitch a ride into the Matrix again. I've already set up a portal to Shadowlands. And how does that ride along work again, exactly? We call it TrodeNet, as in electrode. It's a headband you wear that lets you piggyback me into the Matrix. You'll see and hear everything I do. Alright, I'm ready now, let's do this. Woo! On with the show. I got nothing, okay. Come on, Johnny. Bonsoir, mon ami. I am pleased that we can have a semi-private conversation. You must be careful with tour guys like your friend Johnny, though. You cannot trust everyone you meet in the Matrix. Everyone on Shadowlands knows you're looking for me. Why the spam? Somebody wishes to thank you for saving Marie Louise from the Universal Brotherhood. The girl is quite precious. If harm were to come to her, he does not know what he would do. He also offers you his help. The insects you encountered, they are something, no? Something dark. To ignore them would be folly. There is much at stake. Samedi knows you are after this woman, Jessica Watts, for your own reasons. He can help you get to this woman and defeat her bugs. Ooh. And why should I trust you? Because our goals are aligned. Okay. The job will not be simple, nor will it be straightforward, but Samedi can guarantee it will be dangerous. Telestrian Industries has been working for 2 years on a formula, codenamed Aegis. They are working with another corporation, a foreign corporation, to refine it. This is their third attempt to get it right, and they believe they have. Manufacturing began several months ago. Unfortunately, their manufacturing plant in the Columbia Valley was recently blown up. It could have been corporate espionage or it could have been something else. This is unknown. What is known is that a large sample of the formula survived. What does this have to do with Jessica and the Universal Brotherhood? We want Aegis because it kills bugs. Big ones. Like the ones you met at the Universal Brotherhood. If you want to go back there and bring the Watts woman to justice, you'll need Aegis. And as it happens, somebody knows where the last sample of Aegis is being kept. Hence, the job at hand. We are going to break into the Telestrian Industries primary operations office complex here in Seattle. Aegis will be somewhere within that building. We will find the Aegis sample and liberate it for ourselves. You want me to break into the most influential corps in the Pacific Northwest? You've got to be joking. Oh, yes. Would that I were, but it is the only way. It is the only place to get what we need. But take heart. You will have Samedi with you, and he is clever in the ways of the Matrix. We cannot lose. So, will you do this thing? Will you ally with Baron Samedi? I have more questions first. The Baron understands the need for information all too well. Ask what you will. Oh, these are some interesting questions. You never explained how you and Marie Louise know each other. That is true. And it is for her to say, not Samedi. He has nothing to lose while she... You must ask her. Okay. Well, why not just let Telestrian take care of it? Sounds like they're already halfway there. Telestrian? Do not talk of me of Telestrian. He is an executive, a businessman. Do you know what his reaction was when he learned of the insect threat? He called a meeting. He and his associates will be debating action forever. Okay, well, why not just tell Lone Star and let them take care of the Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood has connections, high-level connections in the government and in Lone Star. And their message resonates with those who need something to believe in. We have no proof, and we have no time. We must act. And how do you know all of this about Aegis? Because somebody has personal connections into James Telestrian's affairs. You see? He knows. I want to know more about you first. Who you really are. What is there to know? Baron Samedi is gifted, you see? He was born to walk. He was born to travel the Matrix, bending it to his will. Who is Baron Samedi really? What's the difference? When a clown removes his paint, he is still a clown, but in disguise, no? It is only when he is painted that people applaud. Okay, man, I'm done asking questions. And are you convinced? Oh, there's so many options, and I feel like it's kind of important here. This is too offhand. and I want to do it. So boy. Let's just do the first one. I'm in. Jessica will pay for what she's done. Does this have to be so hard? Yes. Revenge is a very motivating thing. This is something somebody knows about. Yes, he does. Wow, yes. Somebody must suggest you bring a more experienced decker with you, in case your skills are not up to the challenge. Forgive the Baron. He means no disrespect, but this mission, it must succeed. What about you? You're not coming with? Somebody will be part of this evening's events, but must remain remote. He will keep all of Seattle law enforcement and off-duty Telestrian security away, while you locate the information we need from inside. And how do I get inside? The Baron will handle that as well. Telestrian guards will be rerouted throughout the building. With the right timing, no one will even know you're there. But of course, even Baron Samedi cannot anticipate all possibilities. So tonight, you must use your contacts to hire a team and travel to the Telestrian office complex downtown. You will be contacted again when you have gained entrance. Okay. Guess we're done here. Thanks, Johnny. I have to talk to Mr. Delilah. Okay. Johnny whistles a long, slow whistle. Holy crap. Telestrian Industries. You've hit the big time, chum. If you need a second decker, you might as well take one of the best. Yes! That means you, right? Right? He sighs. No, I'm not an inside man anymore. My running days are over. Oh. There's an elf who owes me a favor. He goes by Dodger. You may have heard of him. He's one of the best deckers in Seattle. And this is me saying it. I'll get you his contact information. You'll know him by the way he talks. Like he's in a damn Charles Dickens novel. Bummer, I wanted to go with Johnny. Okay, well, I guess we'll talk to Mr. Delilah. Wanna buy some people. Good thing I got some more money. I need to put together a team to hit a Telestrian office. Why so straightforward about it? You gonna select them for me? Alright, so we need Dodger. I wanna take Coyote. So I need one more person, One more person. Do we get Dodger? Do we get a shaman or something? Or a mage? Let's go ahead and get a mage. Why not? Let's do an orc, yeah. Bear. I like you. Alright. Let's go. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Quite a lot of information happening there. Finally caught up with Baron Samedi, and he has told us that we need this special formula to destroy the bugs, but it's in Telestrian Industries. I'm wondering if this is related to Lynn Telestrian, who's a part of the Universal Brotherhood, and if so, why would her company be producing something that can kill the things that she wants to become? I don't even know, but I'm excited to find out. So I hope that you have enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!